Hello everyone, welcome. This is Steve Sufflotto from Erie Community College near Buffalo, New York. Here's some more press sheet samples of folding carton packaging printing. These are all done on a sheet fed press, a Heidelberg press, all done with ultraviolet UV inks. This particular example is for cough medicine, and we have 3, 6, 9 out, up, or on. Let's take a look at the color bar here. We got cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and then a spot orange in the X and a spot blue in the Z. The orange would be the background, the Z would be the type. Now, one of the things that's interesting about folding cartons for drugs is that you have to be concerned about FDA, Food and Drug Administration. So you have to make sure that you have no smashed blankets or any dings or dents in the blankets that would have type missing, right? Okay. Here is a sample of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16 out, up, or on. This is for a razor, Gillette razors. Looks like we have a metallic gold here. So there is no process color here at all. You have a dark blue, a light blue, a light turquoise blue, a reddish, a silver. Okay, this is interesting. This is all coming back to me now. We're printing the metallic silver, and then we're putting this gold stain on top of it, which makes it look like it's gold. I wish I had a press sheet without the gold stain, or one out of register. You would actually see that this is silver with a gold stain on top of it, making it look like a gold ink. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16 out, up, or on. SBS board, paper board. Let's look at the color bar here. We've got our cyan, magenta, yellow, black, a spot orange, and a metallic silver. I'm trying to find the metallic silver. It looks like we're trying to make this gold out of the silver and the gold stain. Yes, that's what I think we're trying to, this gold logo here, or this gold graphics here, is actually silver ink with this U color bar gold stain on it. The X is for here. This is the X, and this is the U. Okay, now if you use a anilox roll in flexo, and you print with a dry relief plate like flexo, now what you can do is you can get some textured effects. This is not embossed. If you turn the sheet over, you can see that there's no embossing here. This tactile feel, this touch here, is from having a very thick ink film thickness applied from the anilox roll. So this is kind of an inexpensive version of embossing. This is being done inline on press. You don't have to do a separate pass over at the embossing machine. Very nice. What do we have here in our color bar? We have 2 hits of red, a metallic silver, and a black. So here's your 2 hits of red. The black is probably for the barcode, and that V is probably this background wood grain effect. I hope you can see that as I tilt the sheets. Okay, I remember this job. This is a specialty effect with the varnishes. It's called reticulation. What happens is the combination of the two varnishes create this effect. I think over time the effect diminishes. So if you feel this, it's got a rough texture to it. You can see that there's a gloss difference in here. Right? Gloss difference in here. Okay, now again, this carton is predominantly black background. We don't want to see any hickeys, fish eyes, or donuts. So it makes sense to print 2 hits of black, right? One black will be the size, the other black will be spread. Let's take a look at that. Okay, turn on our digital microscope here. Yeah, what I see one of the hits is a solid, the other hit is a screen, and I don't see that noticeable effect of a misregistration here. So either this press sheet is in really good register, or that screening helps hide the misregistration. And these are reverse nested, right? So you see how these are reversed? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? So this is a reverse nest. Okay, Godiva chocolate. Very high-end chocolatier. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So we have a gold and a black. I think this gold was being done off of a anilox roll. It's almost got like a pearlescent effect to it. Yep. So now that I think about this, okay, you can see the misregistration here. Maybe if I can go to a corner. Let me zoom out. Find a corner. There's a corner. Now I can focus in on that corner. Okay, so here's what's happening. Let me zoom in. We're printing a silver aluminum off of a relief flexo plate, and then we're printing an offset litho gold stain to make that look like it's so that's just a gold stain ink on top of a silver metallic coming off of an anilox. Very nice. Okay, these press sheets are interesting because, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 out, up, on. I'm tilting this. I hope what you can see here is it has a prismatic holographic effect. This was done by a process on press inline called cast and cure, where we had a master roll that had a pattern in it. We applied UV ink, cured it, and then we pulled that master roll off, and it left the embossed pattern in it. You'll never see this, but under really high power magnification, there's actually micro print in here that says Gillette. So that's actually like a counterfeiting, anti-counterfeiting measure. Okay. So this is Well, you got a black, and then you got a silver. I see a dark blue, a cyan, an orange, no magenta. So again, these graphics are made very special, not standard 4-color process. You can see the metallic silver here. All right, that's being printed on the background. Okay, this was specialty paper. It's a plastic material from a mill called UPO. So if you try to rip this, you can't rip it. It's plastic. So what's nice about UV ultraviolet inks are that they instantaneously cure, not dry, cure on exposure to light, which means they're fantastic for printing on non-porous substrates like plastics and foil laminated boards and things like that. Okay, these sheets here are R&D, research and development. You could, after you print, go to a foil stamping machine that would either hot foil leaf stamp, or a more common process, especially in narrow web flexography, is to cold foil. So what's happening here is you have a ribbon of silver foil. It's kind of like the cast and cure process. The ink is sticky and tacky here, and it pulls the foil off the ribbon.